lovelies. Welcome to your new moon in Aries tarot reading. My name is Natasha, also known as Nurse Natasha. I know the lighting is a little weird. I tried to fix it, but every time I'm in front of my altar, there's like some weird lighting happening. But I feel like it's kind of cool almost, and definitely taps into that like fiery Aries energy. So we're going with it. Speaking of fiery Aries energy, I also have these Aries matches, and that is how I'm going to be lighting these candles for this reading. So I got these cool candles when I was on my birthday trip in the Yucca Valley, California, and they're spell candles and I love them. So that's how we're going to light these candles for our Aries tarot reading, our Aries new moon tarot reading. So the Aries new moon is on the night of March 31st. Now, depending on the time zone you're in, it could be very early into the day on April 1st, but that's when it is peaking. The new moon in Aries, this is our first new moon of the astrological new year. So this is kind of like the astrological new year. Like this is your time to set your intentions for the rest of the astrological year. So until next March, what do you want to be doing? Making a wish. It is very wish fulfillment type of energy. I saw another astrologer talking about how the sun and the moon are both going to be at 11 degrees Aries. And, you know, that's 11-11, right? 1-1-1-1-1. Let's get manifesting. Let's make a wish. Like, that is the vibe. So you should be making your wish under this Aries new moon. If you'd like to practice live with me in my membership, I do offer live new moon and full moon workshops. We'll be going live in the membership for the Aries new moon on Wednesday, the 30th. Yeah, because, you know, might as well get even more Aries energy. I'm doing it the day before because I am having surgery on the 31st. But we have live new moon and full moon yoga and workshops in the membership, live classes, live tarot readings. You get access to a 30-day yoga challenge. I'm also doing an exclusive Zodiac series for my membership. It's only $9.99 a month. So if you'd like to support me in my channel, you'd like to join our wonderful community, we also have a private Discord. It's awesome. It's amazing. You can hit the join button either on this video or on my channel. It generally only shows up on desktop. I don't know why it doesn't work on mobile, but I'll also put a direct link in the description box. So let me light these candles. Nope. Maybe. No, I broke it. I can smell the fire. Let's see if it works this time. There we go. There's one. Do want to melt my nails off. The one problem of having these nails. Set your intention while I'm lighting these fires. What questions do you want answered in this reading today? Set your intention for this Aries new moon with fire. This is a great time to do firework. So be it, so it is, my friends. All right. We got those lit. I'm going to put these on my altar. Put this one right over here. All right. I am using the Golden Art Novu Tarot here. Look at that. The Nine of Cups is hanging out on the bottom of the deck. I literally said I just filmed the yoga class for this Aries new moon, and I said I'm getting Nine of Cups energy. And there he is. Wish fulfillment. Wish come true. Let's make that wish, friends. And my postcards from the Liminal Space deck. This deck is not available anymore, but it is my most favorite deck, Oracle deck in the whole world, but it is limited, so alas, you cannot purchase it, but you can definitely purchase this one, and I will put the link in the description box below. So I'm going to shuffle, and we're going to talk about this new moon in Aries. So Aries in the body rules hair, face, head, blood, and arteries. So if you'd like to get that blood flowing and work on those things, I do have a yoga class for this new moon. And Aries in tarot rules the Emperor. It's that boss energy. This new moon, as we know, new moon is about setting intentions for your manifestations. But I feel like this one is really about like taking action. It's that fiery action, solar plexus chakra, personal power energy. So go for it. Honestly, I think this new moon energy is the Shia LaBeouf video where he's like, just do it. It's like one of my favorite videos of all time. If you're my client, you know I send that video a lot. That's the Aries new moon energy. Don't let your dreams be dreams, friends. Just do it. So yeah, I don't know. What else about Aries? Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet, the god of war. Aries is ruled by the Ram. And it is, again, it's a fire sign. So just very fiery energy, even though I do feel it is very Nine of Cups, which is a water energy. It's just that very wish fulfillment energy. That's what I keep hearing. That's what keeps coming through. So whatever your wildest dream looks like. We also have, I forgot to mention, there is also the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces. So both of Pisces' home planets are back in Pisces, and this is the first time this has happened for like 160 something years. So make a wish, make that dream come true, my friends. This is the time. All right, one more shuffle, and let's start pulling some cards. So we're starting with the tarot, and then we will clarify. The Nine of Cups literally was still at the bottom of the deck after all that shuffling. I'm telling you. Wish come true time. I keep seeing him. Take a deep breath, and again, set an intention. What do you want to be answered in this reading? I can't make this shit up, guys. There he is again. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then as soon as I cut the deck, 10 of Pentacles right at the bottom. We love to see it. Yep. Yep. All right. This is a pretty good reading. And it's definitely, like I said, there's that really like cups sort of energy happening, even though it is the Aries new moon. There's a little bit of fire here. All right, I'm going to turn this around. We're going to talk about it. All right, my lovelies. So like I said at the bottom of the deck, we did have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords here. Ooh, we have the 5 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Magician. And this is honestly the card that when I think of that Shia LaBeouf, just do a video, that's who comes up. The 9 of Wands and the Lovers. So let's talk about it. All right, my lovelies. So it's not a bad reading. It's actually a pretty good reading. We have first the King of Swords. This is Big Daddy Air energy. This is logic. This is like, honestly, I kind of feel like the King of Wands. So basically like all the kings kind of cultivate into the Emperor, which is the card of Aries. And I feel like the King of Wands and the King of Swords, which is who we have here, those are kind of like the really like masculine Aries Emperor energy. Again, doesn't matter any gender, but it's very like boss energy, like swinging your sword, making decisions, like they're thinking with intellect, thinking with head over heart. Yeah, just really, I think it's kind of coming through here is like, we want that wish to come true. We want that wish fulfillment. We want that 10 of Pentacles, right? We want this complete and total wealth, abundance, happiness, health, just like all those 10 coins. Like it's like a happy family. Like there's happy little pups on there. Like this is the dream. This is the wish come true, right? Because we saw the 9 of Cups hanging out as I was shuffling. He was always there. And this is the wish, right? This is the wish that we're making. And we have to take swift action to make that wish come true. And he's the swift one. He knows what action to take. And you're not going to know what action to take if you're stuck here in this 5 of Cups. This card came up in another reading. It's been coming up a lot recently. And the 5 of Cups essentially is sad. It's grief. It is looking at these overturned cups like, oh dang, like look at all I lost. Look at all I've lost. We've all lost a lot. We've all lost a lot. In this past astrological new year, there has been grief. There has been loss. I'm not saying that there hasn't, right? There has been cups that are overturned. And interestingly enough, that 2 of these cups are filled with a red liquid and one's filled with a blue liquid. I'm like, is it blood? Is that what we're trying to say here? But anyways, I digress. There are overturned cups, and that is what you are focused on. You're focusing on what you do not have instead of what you do have, which is 2 cups right behind you. And this is what's kind of preventing you from getting into that King of Swords. Like, I know what I'm going to do to make this dream come true. You're too busy focused on those overturned cups. And then this Page of Cups comes along, and he's literally standing there like, excuse me, like his hand on his hip. He's like, there's a cup right here, ma'am, sir. Like, Here's a cup. You have 2 cups that are upright and full, but you're too busy focused on these guys over here that are overturned, which is valid, right? Grief, trauma, we've been there. You know, you need to process that first. You need to process through those things first. But you have at least 1 cup, if not 2, if not multiple cups. Like the universe is like, hello. It's right there. It's right here. Whatever is in that cup. You know, it can be a lot of things. It can be that 10 of Pentacles. It can be that, you know, that kind of wish that you wanted, or one of the things. I honestly think it's like one of the things that you need to make that wish come true, because we have the Magician, and the Magician is telling us that you have all those tools right in front of you. Look, the cup is kind of the one that's most prominent here. There it is again. There it is. There it is. There's that cup, right? It's like, I'm trying to see if it's in any of these other cards, because I feel like that's the message that's coming through really clearly. It's like 9 of Cups. Like, there is a cup. There's a golden cup full of opportunity and full of that wish, full of that thing that you want. You know, right there. If we can start, we can heal. We can process through the grief, the loss. We can start to swing our sword and make those decisions. Like, you can see this Magician has cups, pentacles, swords, wands. He has every suit of the tarot available to him. He has an infinity symbol above his head. Again, any gender. I'm just using he just as kind of like a term. But you know, this is the just do it Shia LaBeouf card of like, you have every tool at your disposal. You have the sword, you know, you have that ability. We have every suit here out in this spread. You have the pentacle, you have the coin, you have the sword, you have that cup, we have the 9 of Wands here, you have that wand. This dude's literally using a wand to kind of hold himself up. You have all of those tools. You just got to start using them. You got to start using them. Like, that's it. I know it's hard, and I know processing through grief and trauma doesn't happen overnight, right? It does not happen overnight. It takes a very, very long time. I know, as someone who has gone through a lot of grief and a lot of trauma, it takes time. And, you know, sometimes we're never going to I'm not telling you to get over the cups that spilled completely, but I'm telling you to process through, to know that those cups, you know, will always be there. Those grief, those traumas will always be there. But turning around and looking at the cups that you have that are full and glorious and right there waiting for you, and they're upright and they're not overturned, right? You haven't knocked those over. Just do it. I feel like Michael Scott when he's like, just do it. Nike, whatever. Like, that's the Magician. And then, like I said, we have the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is tired. Like, he's been beaten up. He is bloody. He is bandaged. He is leaning on that wand, that support. Like, I feel like because it is wands is fire, the support is that inner fire, right? The 9 of Wands is like the almost there. It's like, keep going, you are so close card. And the thing that is holding you up is your desire, is your personal power, is that inner fire that you have for that wish, for that dream, that you just really want it to come true. That's the thing that's holding you up. And you're so close. Like, we're so close. But we are tired. We are very tired. But I feel like the Lovers here, this is a very interesting depiction of the Lovers. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to cover a little bit because it's a little naked. The people here are a little, not a little, they are naked. And sometimes I get blocked for showing that. But, you know, we do have the Lovers here, and it's, you know, the thing about the Lovers is the duality. This is depicted as Adam and Eve, I believe, in the garden, because you can see the snake here in the apple tree. We have the archangel, and the bush. I think that tree is actually on fire as well. And the sister card, twin card to the Lovers is the devil. And I think the message that's coming through here is, you know, you kind of can't have one without the other. It's very, the duality, I think, is coming through here a lot of, like, again, even though this is an Aries new moon, it's a fire new moon. It's feeling very watery because of that Neptune, Jupiter conjunction in Pisces. Like, we have both. And I think it's a reminder that, and the Lovers is the card of Gemini, which again is that dual energy, that twin energy. And it's the energy of two things can exist at once, which I think is what this 5 of Cups and the Page of Cups, and everything here is trying to say is that you can grieve and also have gratitude. You can grieve and also find happiness. You can, you know, have loss and also have good things happen. They're not mutually exclusive. You can have water and you can have fire. You can have the lovers and you can have the devil. You can have light and you can have shadow, right? One does not exist without the other. But it's like the idea that when we go into shadow work, it's like, first we think we just need to get rid of the shadow completely. When you first start messing around with shadow work, you're like, it has to go, got to go. All this negative stuff has to go. When in reality, it's learning to live with your shadow. It's recognizing that everyone has a shadow and you need to process through it, and you need to find healthy ways to cope with it instead of trying to just shove it down completely. The lovers, I feel like, you know, obviously, yeah, I mean, with the lovers and the Page of Cups, you could definitely make this a love reading. So maybe if someone out there had a question about love, there's definitely love coming in for sure. But here I feel like it's more of that duality energy. The devil is the chains that bind. The devil is the unhealthy coping mechanisms. The lovers, for me in this spread, is the healthy ones, right? You need to have those healthy coping mechanisms in order to deal with your griefs and your traumas in that Five of Cups. And you can have grief and you can make a wish. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. You can have both. I think that's pretty much it for this, the tarot part. Now let's pull some oracle cards. Let's get some clarification here, because I definitely think it is needed. Let's get a little deeper. Almost had a flyer there. Take a deep breath for me. All right, my friends. All right, I'm getting the message to pull more, so we're going to pull more. I feel like I've been getting that message a lot lately when we need clarification. Yes, indeed. Yep, mood was coming up a lot. All right, friends. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little scary, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's turn this thing around. All right, we have over the King of Swords, we have Imagining More. Over the Five of Cups, we have Glitch. Over the Page of Cups, we have Snip Snip. Over the Magician, we have No One's Coming for You. I know it's scary. Over the Nine of Wands, we have Elevate, which I love. And again, over the Lovers, we have Mood. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Money, Money, Money. So, you know, I love to see this with Ten of Pentacles. You know what I mean? This is essentially almost the same card. Like money, wealth, happiness, abundance is coming in. That is the wish. All right, let's talk about it. So, this I don't think could get any clearer. Honestly, every oracle card that I pulled, I feel like explains the card beneath it almost perfectly. So, for the King of Swords, we have Imagining More. Swords is the intellect. Swords is the mind. And you are imagining more. You're imagining more in your life. You're imagining that dream life, that wish come true. You have been imagining it. And the King of Swords is saying, now it's time to take action on it. Take action on that thing that you've been thinking about, that dream, whatever it is, whatever you've been picturing in your mind, imagining more. It's time to take that action. It's time to swing that sword and make a final decision and go for it. Over the Five of Cups, we have Glitch. The trauma, the grief. It is a glitch in the system, you know? I feel like the thing with glitches is like they're always going to happen, right? It's kind of like the idea that it's almost out of our control. It is something that is going to happen and we have to learn how to process through it. You know, when you have a glitch, like for example, yesterday, I live in Las Vegas, and like the entirety of Las Vegas's internet went down. There was some like weird power glitch with like the energy here, and everybody's internet went down, and like it you know, it was a glitch in the system. Could I control it? Absolutely not. I could sit there and get frustrated about it and be like, oh my god, like I have to work and the internet's down and the power's out. Or I could find a healthy coping mechanism and process through it, right? It is a glitch in the system, which are inevitable, but we can deal with glitches. And Snip Snip over the Page of Cups is like, you have a full upright cup. The Snip Snip is snipping off those overturned cups. those cups that we don't need to be focusing anymore, those things that don't serve us anymore, those overturned cups that we're so hung up on them. It's time to cut them out. Snip, snip. Got to go so we can focus on this nice new full shiny cup. Then we have the Magician with no one is coming for you. It's a little bit of a sad card. But the Magician is essentially that. No one is coming for you. You are the magician. You are the alchemist. You are the one that can take all these tools. Only you can take those tools and make the dream life. No one is coming for you. This one speaks really loudly to me because for a long time in my life, I thought that I needed to have a partner. I needed to have support. I mean, we want support. We need support. We're pack animals. We need support. But I felt like I needed someone to like make my life complete, or to, you know what I mean? And then I realized that like I can do everything for me. It'd be nice. It'd be an added bonus to have a partner, you know, but inevitably no one's coming for you. You can do all those things for yourself. You have all the tools. I promise you. I know it's a scary card. I know it's, you know, sometimes we wait our whole lives to have a partner to do something, but you don't need to. Stop waiting. Stop wasting your life because no one is coming for you. You can do it all yourself. I promise you. And then over the Nine of Wands, we have Elevate, which I love. I feel like the Nine of Wands is essentially, it's like saying you're almost there before you. It's like that rapidly going up. Like, I know you're burnt out and you're tired and you're laying on that wand and you're bloodied and bandaged. But the elevation is happening soon, and it's going to go fast and it's going to go straight up. It's going to be like an elevator going like, shh. And then we have Mood over the Lovers, and the mood is just like #mood, #vibing. The mood is healing. The mood is the healthy coping mechanisms. The mood is the Lovers. It is that, again, that duality. You know, it's kind of the lava lamp vibing. I feel like a lava lamp in and of itself, of how it operates, is because of the duality of like the different, like, I think, isn't like oil and water? Like, that's how it kind of vibes. No thoughts, just vibes. No thoughts, just healing. Mood. Yeah. I remember I had to explain to like this guy that I was kind of dating once. I said mood, and he was like, what does that mean? Because he was like an elder millennial who didn't understand like the millennial, like mood, same, yeet, like whatever, you know, computer meme jargon that we have. And I was like, it's just the mood. It's just the vibe, man. It's just like mood. Yeah, I'm just vibing here with my lava lamp. I'm vibing here in my healing. So we love to see it. I think this is a great reading. This Aries new moon, like I said, is that big Nine of Cups wish fulfillment energy. You know, moving on from those overturned cups, remembering that no one is coming for us. We can do this for ourselves. We're going to elevate really fast. We're going to be vibing. We're going to be lava lamping, you know, just no thoughts, just vibes, just mood. Like, it's going to feel good. It's going to, you know, it's going to be the wish come true. It's going to be that 10 of Pentacles. I can actually see right underneath the 10 of Pentacles who's hiding under there. It's the World. You did it. Completion. When I see this card, I hear you did it. It was the card that I pulled after I quit my full-time job to pursue this. I came home crying because I was so upset because I quit that job because it was a miserable, terrible job. And that's who came through, was the World. Full circle, baby. Completion. You did it. Congratulations. So that's what's coming. If we can take those tools, be that magician, alchemize, make magic happen, make that wish come true. You did it. So I hope this resonates with you. Do not forget all the perks in the membership. Maybe I will see you there. Don't forget about the yoga class for this Aries new moon. I don't know. I think that's all I got, my darlings, my lovelies. I think I mentioned before that I am having surgery on the 31st, so I will be a little bit out of commission, but I am putting out tons of classes in my membership if you'd like something to work on while I'm down and out of account. But classes will continue as usual. I just filmed them early, so I have them prepared. I will see you lovelies for the full moon or in the membership. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful Aries new moon, and I will see you next time.